I have to go. I know I have to go. I know we had fun today with this subject, but I forgot to mention stuff. But I'm just gonna mention before I go, guys, stay safe out there. There, stay safe. We don't know what's going on, But here we're here for the culture slam. We're just gonna talk about every culture in the internet or everywhere or wherever they are and why they're the way they are because I'm getting hated comments in French. And we're like, if that's so, if I'm getting hated comments in French, why don't we dip into the culture of France? We're gonna take the French guys first. Bonjour les gars, je suis ici aujourd'hui pour faire une vidéo. Je suis ici en live, wesh. Et ouais, je suis ici, je suis là. Oui, nous sommes les Français. Nous, on a vu le Nintendo Direct et nous, on est déçus. On n'aime pas ça. C'est pas bien. C'était vraiment pas bien. Non, non, il n'y avait rien, pas de grand chose. J'ai rien vu. Je me suis dit, quoi, les gens, ils sont cons, quoi. Tous les trucs, ils sont moches. Mais ils sont moches, ça. Je n'aime pas les trucs comme ça. Wesh, mec, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? I cannot make a whole life in French. I would feel like I would be in like a bucket full of crabs. Or I'm imagining too much. SpongeBob making SpongeBob references. But a SpongeBob episode with the Pearl and SpongeBob and Pearl and Mr. Krabs and the Krusty Love and make the Krusty Love and Pet Krabs in these outfits. Don't you guys think that Mr. Krabs may be ashamed to be in these outfits? But yeah, I'm getting out of subject. You French guys, whoever is here and speaks French, we would never make like a video speak French. Moi, je ferais ça jamais de la vie. Être ici et me filmer en français et parler en français. Je suis là, oh, dégoûtant les choses. Les gens là, j'aime pas. Moi, je joue au Tekken. Et vous savez que je mène en Tekken. Je mène Lily Crochefort parce qu'elle est comme ça. Elle fait les battle stances comme ça. Elle fight. Et je peux régler son problème. Because Sébastien était un playable character in Tekken Tournament 2. Il était là aussi. Il jouait comme ça. Il faisait les moves. I could never I could never make a live speaking in French, bro. It's just sad. But let's not talk too much about the French guys before they come, right? Let them. I'm sorry for the Italian fans, those who talk Italiano. I cannot say much. The stuff I gonna say in Italiano gonna get my streams shut down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Scusi, right? Scusi. You know. But yeah, moving on. We're going to talk about the German. Yeah, let's mention the German. Wir haben noch die Deutschen, die sind hier und so. Wir werden nicht oft so live auf Deutsch machen. Machen wir nicht oft so. Aber können wir machen. Ich mache es gern, aber nicht heute. Also werde ich auch nicht viel drüber sagen. Aber die machen auch solche Dinge. Alright, moving on. Maybe we should go more western to where I'm from. I'm a Cape Verdean, right, guys? I come from the Cape Verde. you know. And I know many of y'all don't heard about Cape Verde. You might heard about Portugal. You're like, I know Portugal, Portugal, but not Cape Verde. Really, some of them never heard like what, but Cape Verde, have many ties with Portugal, right? So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, but yeah, I think the Cape Verdean audience is more like towards like soccer. I could be wrong, but maybe towards soccer. No, não ganha Coupe du Monde, não te ganha. Aí não te ganha Coupe du Monde. Aquele mais te ganha. But you gotta think, guys. Portugal has been in the World Cup so many times. You really think Cape Verde is gonna win? I'm just asking you. Cape Verde has one of the best players, and they never won. You think Cape Verde is gonna win? No, it's the guy. It's good that Cape Verde made it far. But look, nothing to ganhar, nós mais melhor jogador do mundo. Não te ganha. They're gonna be in denial. I'm just gonna be like, I'm not gonna have too many expectations. You never know. Maybe it's just a letdown, man. I was just happy that you make the World Cup. Like at least be good. You guys don't know that some teams in the soccers never made the World Cup. But we're not gonna go too deep into that because I don't care. Anyways, next culture. Let's get a little bit away from this. Uh, yeah, we'll talk about the Japanese. The Japanese guys that are always online on the internet. They're always like, they don't even say konnichiwa anymore. They're rude. They're rude. They're rude. They're just you rude guys. You're straight korewa, huh? Huh? Korewa. Korewa hito tabemashita. Watashi wa, right? Right, this is how you guys are. No longer these Naruto, no longer these references. Alright? So you guys are straight to the point. This is rude. You cannot be here and say ketsu tabero. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? What's wrong? Who told you? Who told you that? I know, but who told you that? Who told you to say? You can't say that. It's rude. Japanese are being very rude. Rude. Then you figure it's racist. About and stuff. Oh, how dare you? So you just always need to stay away from these guys. You need to because they going to like tell you some crazy stuff about Jump Force. It's not me, the first one telling you. But I'm telling you who reacts to lives, who watches lives. The last one I seen react to a Nintendo Direct, being there direct, fucking took his life. They don't keep me. But yeah, the Japanese guys, they don't care more. They're all about One Piece catchphrases. They only care about this. They don't care about the episodes being dragged. It's not like it what it used to be. It's all about Tabero, right? All right, okay. And the Japanese guys, you'll be lucky if you meet someone. You can maybe call him a little guy, but nothing anymore. Nothing more. You're too busy playing Hatsune Miku, right? You just get about Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku lyrics are too fast. She sings too fast, sings too fast. All right, and the last culture we're gonna mention because there's not many there. And guys, my phone is dying. Battery. No battery. No battery. The stream is over. The stream is over. Sorry, but you guys need to stay away from these or the Americans, Nirvana. You need to run. Yeah. I'm sorry, you need to run from Nirvana. Nirvana, if they play Nirvana, you need to run, guys. They're gonna come. I swear I don't have a gun. I swear, just run from them. Run. And then the last ones are the Chinese. The Chinese. A long-lasting friendship. I used to be your friends. You don't seem to not like me anymore. Because it's all about that. Once the Chinese used to be very polite and they talked, they were always so polite, man. You always had a Chinese friend. You guys were your best friend. You're in the train, right? You're with your friends, right? And he forgot like his ticket, and the guy asked him his name, and he was like Chin Chin, and the guy was like, yeah, you're bullshitting, and he was like, hey, that's racist. And I was just like, what the fuck? You know? But yeah, there are actually guys named Chin Chin, in Chinese. But you guys don't say you don't have the formal anymore. Now you guys are all about chillameo. And you'll wonder because you wonder why we call this racist. You know how this sounds like a robot, a soulless robot. You're like a soulless robot. Chillameo. It's no longer about yo. Chow needs a good chow meiran. Right. They forgot about this with the ni cha ching ping on kolai chafa. Watch your lighter. No longer drunk ass grandpa watching Drunken Master and you're in front of the TV. Drunk ass grandpa's is yelling at you. Going to or something, even like Chinese stuff. And you don't even understand what he's saying. And you kicked off the food. The whole food is on the floor, and you took a beating. You took a beating. You took the beating because you're watching the Japanese stuff again. Your Chinese parents are have a mission to keep you from the Japanese because you have your culture. They're not happy. We're not gonna talk Korean, guys. We're not. There's no Korean. I just mentioned the worst. Those are the worst. No Russia. We're not gonna talk Russia. I don't want to hurt my video. That's why, and not because I have like drunken ties with them and I'm secretly drinking vodka with them, right? Secretly playing games on the PC. PC, you guys should never know. Should on the deep web, guys, on the down low, on the deep playing games down the down low. You know, the Leroy video. Somebody found the archive of the Leroy video, but it's not good because I'm gonna mention the P word and I can't say that. I don't say that. You know, guys, don't we should not say this. You know, but yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, I don't mean to throw a jab at China, no pun intended, but you know, you're the reason why nobody talks about Nepal. They're like it's too close to your country. So don't take it offense when we call y'all you look alike, you're identical. I don't even think we mean looks. But yeah, what's gotten with y'all? But maybe I'm just mistaken and I'm hanging with the wrong crowd. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I had Chinese friends, they were not like this. You know, they said all these things. They did stuff like hiding in the freezer. You don't hide in the You don't hide in the freezer anymore. You don't play no Pokemon Ruby anymore. I cannot talk to my Chinese friend anymore and be like, oh, do you still play Pokemon? No, I don't talk to you since you play Pokemon Ultra Moon. Ew! Who pleased it? Game Freak was not added what they were anymore. You're not my friend anymore. Like this is cruel, guys. This is cruel. You don't have no idea how much Chinese food got ordered in this house. I'm not telling them whether if I paid or not for the food. There was a lot of sushi. You know what I'm saying? A lot of smelly stuff. You know, but yeah, it's all right, guys. It's all right. Don't you know? Don't be too mad at these Chinese guys. You know, they've been good while they were there. But that's it, guys. These are all the cultures on the internet, online. I need to go because I'm too drunk to fall or I mean to twist it. But we'll be back to talk maybe about more some internet guys who cringe in the internet and to just make me lose sleep. And we all don't. Nobody wants that. So let me go before I like say something. So later then.